Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hoeneß clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Hoeneß. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm. Vieira. And the counter is on. And it's Seedorf. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Hoeneß touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hoeneß. Howson makes the interception. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries one from range! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Hazard. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ayutthaya are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the play. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Ah, he's given it away. And this is Messi. Seedorf. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been won straight back. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Hoeneß! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Ayutthaya have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're back in possession, and it's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Araujo. Here's Vieira. And it's Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. And this is Hazard. He's found space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So, having trailed to lead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Substitution on the field, number 2, Roberto Carlos.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Coming on the field,
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
number 13,
Messi
Eze, number 17,
tries to play it through.
Suarez.
Pass is just off
Number
target.
18,
Nesta.
Gullit.
Hoeneß. Vieira. Rudiger. Schneider under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Schneider. And this is Messi. Hazard. He's... Great chance! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Just about within shooting range. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Ferdinand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Messi! It's a loose ball. Lam. And it's Eze. And here's Suarez. And here's Bale. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Eze. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Substitution on the field.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ayutthaya are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Wan-Bissaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Eze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Yes! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And he's straight offside. Ferdinand. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Seedorf. And he shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Silvestre. Seedorf. Chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Vietnam really could have done without this. This for the lead. That is some save from De Gea. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hoeneß goes short. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Wan-Bissaka, and it's Sneijder. Now it's Hazard. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Seedorf. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoeneß! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Sneijder. Driving forward. He is through here. And this is Hazard. Steep. It's Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yaya Touré. So we're still where we started right now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hoeneß. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Looks a good ball through. And he is dashing. He's having a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this...
Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Hernus with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Nesta. Almost half an hour in now. Can he get it through? Wan-Bissaka deals with that comfortably. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Hernus plays it short. Takes a shot! That is some save from De Gea! Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Azar, and it's Schneider. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Wan-Bissaka. Looking to play him in. Now it's some goes for a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Ayutthaya with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Neymar! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. High octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Oh, a gilt edge! Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hernus.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bullish header! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi had only the seemingly easy task of hitting the target with the keeper wrong-footed, and he made a mess of it.
Araujo. Hernes. And it's Lam. To Lam. And it's Seedorf. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20.
Ayutthaya, palpably
Ibrahimovic.
stronger, better,
Number
superior.
14. Hernes. Number 22.
They've
Seedorf.
switched it over to the other side.
Number 2,
Good ball, that too.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Neymar being watched hawkishly here.
Number
Yeah, better
18.
communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Number 41. Rice. Number 5.
Azar.
Marcelo.
Well measured.
Substitution in progress.
Just a... And Hullet! Oh, it's hit the post. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! He's kept it out just.
Del Piero definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. Real shoots! Rice. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Suarez has it out wide and in space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Rice. Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's Vieira. And here's Hullet. And the shot! And no mistake. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ayutthaya clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's in plenty of space here. Big chance! Oh, he's been... and again! And that's a sharp finish! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy! And that's it! So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield, with just 3 in there, makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
He's in a great position. There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Messi. Tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ernest. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Referee's given a throw. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Hazard, looking for options for movement. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked up Hazard!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
It's out for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. He shifted it to the flank. Silvestre. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Ayutthaya have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Still goalless. Cannavaro, pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Seedorf. That's a little off target. And it's Seedorf. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's Seedorf. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Ayutthaya are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Roberto Carlos. Played back into the centre. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rudiger can get it clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aimed beyond the defence, and the shot! That's a decent clearance. Messi running with intent.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vieira. To Lam. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Mbappe is onto this. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. So a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This looks promising. Big chance! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Ayutthaya are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Ayutthaya find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Number 18.
Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So we've reached the hour mark.
This is the time you need that pace.
And they win it back again. Oh, terrible pass. Here, can he finish? And no mistake. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam may be down, but not out just yet. Pull it, and he shoots! And that's in!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Ayutthaya palpably stronger, better, superior. Very nicely done. It's Schneider! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lam. Vieira. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. That is lovely. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Roberto Carlos. Now here's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard plays it short. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ayutthaya have their second corner now. Lam goes short. And it's Roberto Carlos! Off the post! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super! He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant save!
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. It's an early cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Spread out to the left. And here's Hullet. And it's Azar. Steaming on goal. Can he finish? Goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Ayutthaya are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vietnam have their third corner. Header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Vietnam get their fourth corner. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nesta. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? Opts to... Azar! He's put his foot right through that one. Wan-Bissaka. For Yaya Toure. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure. Now it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Neymar picks it up out wide. That's really good defending. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. And Hullet! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he really got hold of that. Neymar. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.